From the depths of the rainforest to the heart of the Sahara, animals are currently facing their biggest threat yet: humans. An estimate of 10,000 species are going extinct every year.
Unfortunately, in the world there's so many species now that are on the brink of extinction, and it's mainly due to man's intervention in taking away the habitat or poaching for reasons that are beyond me.
But what exactly are we doing to help?
So the breeding has been more successful since we've opened islands.
Chester Zoo's leading project manager Christine Holt explains just how the zoo is breeding these animals so successfully.
So what we have across the world is we almost have an international dating site for endangered species. If we've got say a cheetah that's of breeding age, that's ready to come into season, we can put her details on the website, and then there can be a match made for a male somewhere else around the world. We then work to bringing those together at the right time for breeding, and we're really successful at that at Chester Zoo. There's a lot of species that are really difficult to breed in captivity. Our breeding program's really successful.
However, Christine knows this isn't always the easiest thing to do.
Sometimes it's quite difficult to achieve, and having the privacy, as you can imagine, if you want to reproduce, you don't really want all the world looking on while you're doing it. So one of the things that we always build into our enclosures now, particularly with new enclosures, is private breeding premises, so that they get the privacy to do what they would do naturally. And sometimes that isn't something that's visible to the public, but we work hard to make sure that those facilities are available, so that a lot of the breeding actually takes place within Chester Zoo.
All species of animals rely heavily on their environment to survive. So how on earth are these exotic animals coping in the small town of Chester, England?
Something that we take very seriously is designing an enclosure so it looks and feels for the animal as if it's the natural habitat. So we spend quite a bit of time looking at what their environment would be in terms of the kind of planting and trees that might be there, the kind of warmth of an enclosure, what they're used to. So we're looking at all those things and building up a picture of what that enclosure will look like, so that it's as close to their natural environment as possible.
Not only are Chester Zoo keeping up with the trends of online dating, they're also making history with their new Southeast Asia themed enclosure, Islands.
Islands was a really important development for Chester Zoo, and in fact it's almost leading the way for enclosures across the world. It was the first time that it was looking at combining the best environment for the animals, but also providing a really exciting experience for the visitors as well. It's for some Sumatran and Javan birds. There's actually some quite rare birds going in there. We've also got a sun bear paddock.
As we enter the biggest mass extinction since the dinosaurs, zoos like Chester are making their point known and encouraging young people of all ages to get involved and help.
It helps us to deliver those messages about conservation as well, and say, yeah, we're not just about come and have a look at our animals, it's about those worldwide conservation messages, saving animals from extinction, and actually what do we do to help that worldwide.
You're out again. You're out. Off. You're out. Oh, you're out. You're out.